Welcome to Battle Truth and my point of view. I don't know you, so I'm not a hater. I can only give you the facts that's written on these papers. And since we have no dealing, therefore the court can care less about your feelings. I'm the Honorable MallikiBaker, your presiding judge, chairman, and spokesperson for the One United Front. You are my witnesses and jury. You may be seated. Court is now in session. Let's get into this. Continuing our 5-part series, Remy Ma's Web of Betrayal. This is episode 2. So let me just catch y'all up to what you may have missed if you didn't catch episode 1. Episode 1 was Remy Ma's betrayal when she came to the URL, seeing that Smack was the one who actually was holding her down while she was gone, getting ready to receive her into the URL.
Your boy you already know we out here on these streets, but I got a PSA, public servant announcement. Remy Martin will be home in 7 days. It's official. Real bitch about to hit the streets. You heard? It's your boy you know, real nigga time. Yeah.
Then from that, he welcomed her to the URL when she got out, and he brought her and Papoose to the biggest battle league in the United States.
Remy Ma.
Okay, so Smack, you know, was actually a big supporter of hers and called Remy his little sister. Remy know that Smack is the godfather of battle rap. So he the one who hold it down and is the face of battle rap. So Remy Ma, after she saw that her career was coming to an end, she was influenced by her best friend, Miss Hustle, to start a league called Chrome 23.
Lady, I got to ask you, you open the door for the females with this Chrome. I feel like, you know what I mean, you and Remy relationship kind of, you know what I mean, blossomed into this Chrome 23. She loved it so much, y'all was friends, and now we got Chrome 23. You've been headlining. Now we got the tournament. You not in it though. You know what I mean? What I did see Remy explain it, but in your own words, can you kind of explain why you decided not to be in the joint?
I want the girls to get looks. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm on every card, and because respectfully, like if I'm in a tournament, we know what's gonna happen. But no, all just I don't want people to feel like, oh, that's Remy's friend, that's why she's on all of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like the other girls deserve looks too.
Okay, so as you can see, she was Remy Ma's friend. She actually was the one who was the influence behind Remy Ma coming to start her own female league, which is called Chrome 23, an all-female battle rap league, that she wouldn't be able to step on the toes of her big brother Smack, who actually is the pioneer godfather for battle rap. So she came in, Smack was supporting her, in which she was only dealing with the females. So Smack was dealing with all the males. She would be dealing with all the females. And Smack was in support of her because she wasn't stepping on his toes.
I don't think they understand how far back me and Smack go. What up, Smack? Say something to the people real quick.
Yo, what's poppin', you heard? We on real nigga time, Chrome 23. You know what I mean? I had to give it up, you know what I'm saying? Pull up for my sis, you know what I'm saying? She the godmother of battle rap since day one. Y'all already know, hands down. So, you know what I'm saying? It's only right I come pull up, show my love and respect. You know what I'm saying? We're going to turn up. We're going to turn up for the females. I love what she's doing. And we're going to motherfucking make a movie. We're going to make history. You heard? Let's get it.
All right, because as you can see, notice Smack called her the godmother of battle rap. He's the godfather, and she's the godmother. Remy Ma is one of the first female battle rappers. So Smack is giving her her due diligence by letting it be known she is the godmother of battle rap. He's the godfather, call her the godmother. He handled the men, she's supposed to be handling the all females. only for the females not to actually do so well, by which Remy ended up going 400,000 in a hole as a result of trying to get her female league off the ground.
Hey, a girl, you want 10,000? Here's 10,000. If I put you on my card in February at 10,000, I can't put you every week 10,000, 10,000, 10,000 to everybody. I'm gonna be fucked up. One, women, I told you, I still have yet to make $1. I'm at least 400,000 in the minimum. It's over 400,000. But if I want to be fair, I'd be like, all right, 400,000. I've not made.
So she's 400,000 in the hole. Now y'all starting to see how this things happens. While she having a power struggle in her home with Papoose, who didn't want her to do female battle rap or want her in the battle rap culture, only because Papoose was aware that Remy had cheated on him multiple times, and he didn't trust his wife in a battle rap atmosphere dominated by 98% men, knowing that his woman is a
cheat. Because that's you. You're ungrateful. You're a backstabber. So a normal person, yes, that would be true, but not with you. Don't play that card. Don't play that card.
A Papoose understanding that Remy Ma is a backstabber, and she's very ungrateful, according to her husband. Now, Papoose was not happy about her wanting to come in battle rap, and rightfully so. He was right, because she ended up going $400,000 in the hole. While she was in battle rap, she began to make alliances and getting very close with a specific battle rapper who was no other than Tsunami Surf. Tsunami Surf was the biggest battle rapper in the game at this time. He was the leader of Cave Gang. Now, in this leader of Cave Gang, the first leader is Surf. The second leader is Tay-Rock. The third leader is Chess. And the fourth leader, well, he wasn't the leader yet, but the fourth person to come in, the last member, was Easy, the block captain. He had just joined them. Okay? Now, what ended up happening, Surf ends up going to prison, being indicted under the RICO law.
All right, rapper Sue Surf facing a judge today after being indicted in a federal racketeering case.
Yeah, if convicted, he could be spending many years behind bars. Chris Welsh is in our newsroom with the details on this. Chris.
Yeah, Stephen, Teresa, Sue Surf, whose real name is Rajan Cox, is one of the biggest battle rappers in the business. But right now, he remains behind bars. He made an initial appearance today in federal court. This all happened virtually. He could be seen wearing a yellow jumpsuit, sitting in what appeared to be a small room with a webcam. And before today's hearing officially began, he could be heard asking the court, quote, "What is today for?" At that point, the judge let him speak one-on-one with his attorney before the beginning of the proceeding. Now, the point.
Okay, so Surf, being the leader of gun titles, Surf was talking to Remy. That's what's up. That's who her primary target was. Surf, who is the face and voice of battle rap. This is who the URL would have in position, who was dominating. Surf was actually doing major big things. He was about to sign a big record label deal. He had a song with Chris Brown happening, and he got indicted while touring on the Rolling Loud concert, one of the biggest concerts of the summer at that time. That's when he got indicted. He literally got indicted during that tour at the peak of his career, just about to take off. And this who Remy was dealing with, right? So she would be at his events. That's her at his Midnight Madness League as a judge, his grand opening. She would be at all his private gatherings where he would have like closed off parties and bowling late night sessions and things like that. She would be in, doing music with him, you know what I'm saying? The studio. And again, Surf is the one who in battle rap, he have like one of the biggest female following, along with him and Hitman Holla. They have the biggest female following in this. So Surf was talking to Remy. Rock was courting Caution. Easy, this is where we get to part 2. Easy was trying to court Miss Hustle. Easy was crushing on Miss Hustle, Remy Ma's best friend. That's who Easy was dealing with. Now, Hustle was basically talking to Easy. I guess she was filling him out for the most part. So they were talking a lot. Easy wanted to actually get something going with her. And he was going out of his way, doing all type of favors for her, hoping that he would get in good with her. So Hustle, knowing that Easy was liking her, she began to talk to him, right? So she was basically kicking it with him, using him. He would be driving her around, taking her to studios, buying her things, and calling her on the phone and texting her all the time, because he was literally trying to get his beard in, because this is who he was liking. So while Surf and Remy was talking, and Lady Caution and Rock was talking, and Chef was talking to his baby mama, Easy was talking to Miss Hustle, trying to get in good with her, right? He was doing a lot of simping. Let's just be honest. I was trying to find that clip where she actually exposes this all, literally breaking it down. But we have enough receipts out where we could actually show that this was true. Now, Remy, like I've been telling people, everybody like, oh, how could Remy mess with Easy? Easy was not the primary target. Easy became the target after Surf got arrested. When Surf got indicted, then Easy popularity blew up even more. A lot of the Surf followers then gravitated to Easy the Block Captain, which actually put him in a light where the URL began to push him as a major figure in battle rap, by which they gave him the battles necessary to continue to build up his brand to make him one of the main attractions in battle rap, which then made Remy, who's in a $400,000 deficit, then turn to Easy the Block Captain, who is now being pushed by the URL as one of those giants in battle rap. So in her desperation and not wanting to prove Papoose to be true, being 400,000 in the hole, in her desperation, she began to now sought out Easy the Block Captain, even though she know Easy the Block Captain at the time is talking to Miss Hustle, trying to get something going on with her. So then she backdoors the URL, then she backdoors Miss Hustle, knowing that Miss Hustle is confiding in her about Easy, like, yeah, you know what a best friend do, like, yeah, girl, he liked me, he all on my phone, texting me, trying to get some, you know, I'm just finna just be curving him. So what Remy do is go behind the scene and began to dirty Mac Miss Hustle to land Easy in her pocket to get out of this deficit. So what she began to do is come up with a plan. So she reached out to Hitman Holla, who is the biggest battle rapper in battle rap when it comes to numbers and pay-per-view sales. He averaged the most numbers and views and subscribers and pay-per-view sales. So what she did was called upon Hitman Holla and try to set him up with Easy the Block Captain to put a blockbuster card together and hope to get out of this deficit. So what ends up happening in the process of this, she began to backdoor Miss Hustle and ends up talking to Easy the Block Captain. Easy the Block Captain is in a 6-year deal with the URL. So what Remy ends up doing is getting her lawyers on the job. And by her lawyers being on the job, she finds a way to get Easy out of his contract.
What was wrong was, if we want to keep it $1, what was wrong was people gave you a contract without telling you to give it to a lawyer. If we want to keep it $1 from the beginning, because at the end of the day, if you was really for me or for the artist, yo, send this to somebody so they can look over to you. Because you know, any in a hood position that don't got something with mad do it. We hear it in hip hop all the time. They sign 360 deals and send it back because they don't have. So when a get smart and actually start reading now it's a problem. Now it's bad. That was bad business now because the start reading now. It's not bad business. The contract's bad business. The only thing that I did was get smart and sent it to somebody who can read for me. Period.
Okay, so what ends up happening, Remy Ma's lawyers get on top of it. They find a loophole through the contract, and they say this contract is not legally binding in the court of the law because it's actually a slave deal. He's on a 6-year deal with no guarantee to be compensated for his works, by which this is not legally binding. Then what happened? They structure another contract, legally binding, to give her full authority over him as his manager to handle all his businesses and affairs. As a means of this, then Easy to disassociate himself completely with the URL, he puts in his resignation from gun title that is under the URL so that he could be solely belong to Remy Ma.
Back lit, it's the out of Henny, man. Battle rap trapping, we definitely got the streets. Alright, I just landed at ATL for Nome. As soon as I landed, I saw this message from Easy the Block Captain. It's on Instagram. It says, to the battle rap community, as of today, I, Easy the Block Captain, will no longer be associated with nor label myself as a member of Gun Titles. I'm extremely grateful for the opportunities that being a member of Gun Titles has afforded me over the years. It's been an incredible experience to be a part of such an iconic, talented team, and I truly value all the valuable knowledge I've gained as a member of Gun Titles. I wish each member of Gun Titles great success and all future endeavors. Hashtag free to wave. Thanks and best regards, Easy the Block Captain. So it's official now. Easy the Block Captain is no longer a part of Gun Titles. I like the way that Easy did this. He released it. He showed love. He mentioned the opportunity of being, and Gun Titles was definitely at the top of the game like we never seen before when they were all 5 right there, like in the picture that you see on the screen right now.
Okay, so that's clear. See what's happening? Now y'all start, listen, now are y'all starting to get it? You starting to see the avalanche, what's literally taking place? Good. Now, pay attention. So Easy the Block Captain is broke. He on a 6-year contract deal where he's being exploited in his talents. Remy find loopholes through his contracts and then give him a real legal contract by which he have the authority over his complete career. Then he disassociates himself from URL and from the battle rap, one of the biggest battle rap groups in battle rap, because the biggest battle rap group is Dot Mob. The second biggest and popular one is Gun Titles. So he separate himself from them completely by what? By putting in his letter of resignation to Gun Titles, seeing that Surf is now gone, and now Easy is Remy's primary target. Now, since he now took over Surf fan base. So now it's Easy. This is what I've been telling people all along. Now, with that being said, now she backdoors Hustle, her best friend, who Easy is talking to. And in their shame, they then come together to find a plot to get rid of her. Now, here's the thing. Remember, Hustle and Easy is basically talking to each other, courting one another. But Hustle ain't letting him hit or nothing like that. For the most part, she just filling them out, you know, in the beginning of how things are, right? And he's, you know, doing tricking and being a simp to do anything he can to land her in a favor. Remy began to dirty Mac from the side, seeing this as a business opportunity to get her out of the red. So in this private negotiation she had been doing, her and Easy coming up with a way by which she now have to prove herself to Easy, seeing that he risked so much to sacrifice everything for her. And that's when she began to have sex with him. She began to have sex with him because if he was going to sacrifice his whole complete career and get rid of the URL, who's the biggest league in battle rap, who's paying everybody the most money, she would have to sacrifice something also. So her assurance to him was to begin to have sex with him, and also giving him that assurance that she would be here, being his manager, going into a contract with him, meaning that she would have to deal with him. So that's what she did. She took him out of his poverty. She bought him a house. She bought him a car. She got his hygiene taken care of, and she started buying him jewelry. Now, remember, Miss Hustle is the face of Chrome, but Easy's supposed to have been talking to Miss Hustle. So now Easy and Remy put together a plot to get rid of Miss Hustle. They put together a plot to get rid of Miss Hustle, and a lot of snake underhanded thing started going on. Let's listen to one of Easy the Block Captain co-hosts during the battle actually expose some of this. Let me play it for you. I'm sorry, I'm getting it together. My thing went out. Okay, here you go. Let me play it for you.
And throwing water bottles, y'all ruin everything that you touch. She cut off Hustle and grabbed Easy just to make a few bucks.
See, Rosenberg Raw just said in the battle versus Shayna Ashley that Remy cut off Hustle and picked up Easy just to make a few bucks. See that? Why? Because she was in the red. She 400,000 in the hole. But she didn't have to cut off Hustle, who's the face of a female lead, to pick up Easy. She could have just used them both. But what's the purpose of cutting off Hustle? Because you just snaked her in the back and took away the guy she was talking to, and now you're having sex with him, which makes it shameful for you to now be in her presence, knowing that you did that when she was already putting you up on game about him when she was dealing with him, and you were so-called talking to Surf, which put her in a bad situation because you supposed to be her sister. Papoose is her brother, which now makes it bad between Hustle and Papoose when he finds out that Remy is having sex with Easy, because he's under the impression that Miss Hustle knew about it. And Miss Hustle had no knowledge of what was going on behind the scenes. So it was it brought a wedge between them to some degree, until she had to let Papoose know, like, no, I had no idea of what they was doing. I didn't know she was having sex with him. I didn't know she was dealing with him like that. And that's the thing that makes the Remy Ma and Papoose situation even worse too, because again, they tied into each other, not only in marriage, but also in friendships. 9 times out of 10, if you friends with Remy, you friends with Papoose. So when this split comes, there's a dividing amongst friends. And even though people say, you know, they both my friends, so I don't take sides, let's just be honest. You do take sides as a friend, because somebody has to be in the wrong. There is no gray areas in this situation. Somebody has to be in the wrong when both parties are your friends. So that's the thing that ended up happening with that. So now, as a means of that, Easy and Hustle is now going back and forth on social media, because Hustle seeing the snake stuff that's going on. And even though Chrome 23 is an all-female league, now since Easy is having sex with Remy, Easy then tells Hustle, you will no longer rap on Chrome 23 ever again. Hustle like, what? How you gonna tell me I can't rap on a league that I'm actually involved in starting also, and I'm the face of? Because she didn't know he was having sex with Remy Ma at that time, right? So then they began to go at it on social media. Let's listen.
That. What are you talking about? That's not even comparable. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Don't single out my fucking name when you're talking about anything. I don't give a. Don't single out my fucking name, because you do this publicly and you be on my phone and you be on my phone apologizing. Nigga, what are you talking about? And you be on my phone apologizing. Keep it $1. Keep it $1. Don't be saying that because you want spaces. Keep it $1. No, I'm saying it to you like I always say it to you. I don't know what the fuck you talking about. You do this in public and you be on my fucking phone asking me, do I got a problem with you? Apologizing. You're a fucking liar. Talking about? You're a liar. Now you're emotional too.
On my daughter. You didn't call me on my daughter. You didn't say Hustle. What's our problem?
Hey, yo, Verb.
What's your problem with me? What's your problem with me?
Because Verb is in here. Verb can tell you. Verb can't tell you shit that happened on my phone.
After she hung up,
Verb can't tell you shit that happened on my phone behind the scenes. A lot of y'all niggas do that. And I'm tired of holding it down for you weird ass niggas. Cause y'all get in public and y'all be trying to pop it like y'all big and y'all be on my fucking phone. Oh, shut the fuck up.
See how she wigging out on him? Now remember, still at this time, she don't have no knowledge that he's having sex with Remy Ma. The thing about what's happening now, for the most part, is it's starting to come to the light. She's wondering why all this hostility and animosity, because he's trying to now disassociate himself because he's having sex with Remy Ma. And he knows Remy Ma is listening. So now when she airing him out and begin to expose what's going on behind the scenes, he trying to be very careful when dealing with her because he knows the stuff she got on him. Let's listen. Let me show y'all something. Let's listen. Let's listen. Let's listen. I'm sorry. Okay, watch this. Let's listen.
You capping. All right, I'm gonna put up the messages. This is what we gonna do, because I'm tired of you. This been going on for how long? Like a year? Okay, so that's what you said, right? You sure?
Look how quiet he is now. He was just doing all that talking back and forth. Now, since she's saying, I'm finna expose everything, I'm finna bring out what you've been doing behind the scene, all the texting, all the calling, all the trying to get between my pants, all this capping you doing. Look how quiet he is now since she's threatening to go public. Listen.
You sure? You sure? You want me to put up receipts? You sure? You sure on my daughter's life, on my fucking grandmother grave, nigga? That's not what happened, nigga. You really wanna do it? You really wanna do it?
Let's not go there, y'all.
You really wanna do it?
I'm finna call you.
You really wanna do it? I'm sick of you. I'm sick.
See what I mean? And then they cut off the live. See, she began to get real in her feelings and emotions and peeping game now of what's going on, to the point she's like, oh, and notice how quiet he got. He didn't really say nothing because he now was trembling in fear of what she may release based upon the things he was doing behind the scenes. Then it all came to the light that he was having sex with Remy Ma. Then what happens is he released something like this, right? Everybody know that Hustle is a known op of mine. Y'all think I would text a person I don't even like 3 weeks ago and talk like that? Like that wasn't even a good cap. See what I mean? Then they began to have this feud amongst each other, right? So then he takes to social media again, right? And he says this: I laugh every time Shorty talking to Miss Hustle sub me. One, it don't be true. And I know she's scared to death of her old friend, talking about Remy Ma. I literally kept her off your biscuit. So here's Easy saying he kept Remy Ma from doing something to Miss Hustle as a means of they now against Miss Hustle because they having sex with each other and mad that Hustle and Papoose is still cool now since they found out how dirty and evil Remy Ma is by betraying and backstabbing them.
Because that's you. You're ungrateful. You're a backstabber. So a normal person, yes, that would be true, but not with you. Don't play that card. Don't play that card.
Then Remy Ma takes to Easy's house and go live. And when asked about who can come to Chrome and what's up, why Hustle can't come to Chrome no more, what's going on, she issues out a threat to Miss Hustle.
Listen, we not against anybody coming over here. I mean, it's a couple of people that's never coming over here unless they come to get beat the fuck up.
She then threatens, we not against nobody coming to Chrome 23. but it's a couple BITCHs, speaking to Miss Hustle, basically, can't come over here or they gonna get beat the F up. Now she's talking about beating up Miss Hustle.
Listen, we not against anybody coming over here. I mean, it's a couple of people that's never coming over here unless they come to get beat the fuck up.
So putting Hustle in a bad situation, right? Then Hustle and Clarissa Shields began to be cool with each other, right? So they took these pictures together, Clarissa Shields being the female champion of the world and Miss Hustle being a 2 times battle rap woman of the year champion, 2 times. Again, one of the greatest female battle rappers in battle rap history. Some people got her at the top. Some people got her at the top as a struggle between her and Jazz, but she's the only female to win 2-time woman champion of the year. So that's her with her belts. You know, she the only female to ever do that. And her and Clarissa Shields took pictures together in doing that. In the process of this, she did have a battle with Hitman Holla, where Hitman was opening up on her the Remy Ma situation and how he basically was saying she snaked Remy Ma. But it's battling, so he's going to throw that out there. But what she then does is actually open up the truth of what really happened behind the scenes in this battle. And here is Miss Hustle speaking on that situation. In that battle. Let's see it. Hold on, I just want to make sure I'm putting it up right so y'all can see this. Okay, here we go right here. This is her speaking on the situation. Let's listen.
You said, because I talked to Clarissa, I stabbed Remy in the back. Calm down. I let you speak on shit you don't know about so freely. I mean, I cried and vented to my friend. She told my business. That hurt me so deeply.
See that? Listen to what she said. She said, I cried and vented to my friend, Remy Ma. She told my secrets. That hurt me deeply. She was dirty macking and hating on her behind the scene. She knew what was going on with the situation with her and Easy. She backdoored her so that she could actually have her way on that. Let's listen to some more. And she was telling other things about Miss Hustle also. Let's listen to this.
And I still allowed y'all to paint me like a snake, knowing behind the scenes I got done so greasy. I mean, I thought we were sisters, traded on me for the trenches, and it was so easy.
See, I thought we were sisters, and you traded on me in the trenches. That's the name of Easy's battle league. It's the trenches. And you did it so easy. You traded on me for Easy. You got to telling my secrets, talking behind my back. You knew what was going on. Then you chose him over me, and you traded me for Easy.
She said she don't need me. So I said, fuck it, I ain't need the brand neither. I got hit up to do paid tell-all interviews and kept it solid when she was doing shit I couldn't stand neither. I mean, I wasn't always a good friend to everybody, but to her, my mentor, my damn teacher. I mean, it was hard for me to reminisce. I got amnesia.
See, that's Remy Ma's real name, Reminisce. And notice what she said, like, dang, why would you do me like that? You did all that. And then look, and we know that it's true because, again, here's Easy, co-host, once again, actually confirming it also.
And throwing water bottles, y'all ruin everything that you touch. She cut off Hustle and grabbed Easy just to make a few bucks.
See that? See that? That's right there in the clear. That's right there in the clear. And the thing about it is, she couldn't be in the presence of Hustle knowing she was screwing Easy because she backdoored Hustle. She backdoored Hustle. Then you removed her from being the face of the female league, then put Easy in the face of a female league. And y'all used Hitman Holla's popularity, fan base, actually, and tied him into Easy to get you out of the hole. So it was Easy's actually name attached to Hitman Holla's, the biggest name in battle. So this is what they did. They took the biggest guy who run battle rap, Hitman Holla, and then you took the hottest up-and-coming guy and you put them together to have a blockbuster battle, and that got her out of the hole. And this is why when Papoose was saying after the Hitman battle, we were supposed to cut Easy off. Not when she saw them numbers come in. That was the plan. But when she saw how much money Hitman Holla and Easy made together, and she saw that, hold on, nah, I can't let this go. I can't let this go. And that's what ended up happening. She ended up betraying Miss Hustle, stabbing her in the back, dirty macking her. She knew Hustle was talking to Easy, so now she's screwing him. And that's what she did. And it goes right back to what Papoose been saying.
Because that's you. You're ungrateful. You're a backstabber. So a normal person, yes, that would be true, but not with you. Don't play that card. Don't play that card.
So based upon all the evidence that's in, judgment would go as follows. We at the Battle Truth headquarters in one united front, in the public eye of opinion, we find you guilty of betraying and backstabbing your friend, Miss Hustle, who actually was one of the persons responsible for bringing you to battle rap and helping you start your own league. And as a result of your bitterness and treachery, you are hereby ordered to pay all monies lost to Miss Hustle that she would have been have to get paid if you didn't do this betrayal towards her. You are also ordered to quarantine in return back Miss Hustle's loser simp, Easy the Block Captain, who's supposed to be her dog, her slave. You are hereby ordered to turn him back over to his rightful master. You are also ordered to isolate yourself, to quarantine, to deep vinegar. You have to deep vinegar your damn self. Release yourself in quarantine and deep vinegar. Deep vinegar your damn deep vinegar your damn self. The old school way. Hell, you fast as hell. And you are to do this immediately after watching this damn blog. With that being said, it's your boy Battle Truth. It ain't my judgment that's in question. It's yours.
No streets for you. Leave me waiting.